Hello my lovelies, it is time for another vlog, so stay tuned. So I have pretty much spent the day schooling Xander and filming. Got myself ready and did some filming. I filmed like 3 videos already. While I was getting myself ready, I finished listening to Songs from the Deep by Kelly Powell. I think I'm gonna give it like 2.5 stars. To me, it was kind of boring. It's about, well, there's these murders that are happening and the people are blaming the sirens, and there's been a ban on hunting the sirens, but they're trying to get this ban overturned because apparently the sirens are murdering people again. And our main character, she's not sure if it's actually the sirens doing it, but it's also like, it doesn't, I don't think it says when this is set, but it is definitely set like long ago. It's very historical sounding. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna give this 2.5 stars. Okay, so my goal for the rest of this week, very simple goals, I think. First is I have Dead in Gondola to finish. I don't have much left. I'm on page 236 and there's only like 318 pages. I've been reading a little bit each night before I go to bed. Just a little bit. I also am supposed to start this today, Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I was waiting until the end of the month to read this since this is like the group book. And I'm gonna have Emily on the channel on January 7th at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Live show. You can come, you can ask questions, we can discuss this book as well as her other books, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm super excited to read this. I cannot wait to get into it. But I need to like write out a buddy reading schedule for my group on Twitter, because this is the book that we're buddy reading this month. And then I also have like 2 little graphic novels. So I have Noise and Spell on Wheels. Surely I can fit those in sometime this week. I'm trying to go light this week just because I have a lot of videos to edit this week, like a lot. Because I put everything off during Christmas time for the most part, so that, you know, I could be more present and, you know, visiting with family and all of that. But yeah, now I've got a lot to do. And I have like all my TBR stuff to edit and upload, which is one of the things I filmed today. But yeah, I'm about to get myself some dinner and then maybe clean up a little bit, and then I have to go and pick Braden up from work in like an hour, something like that. Okay, so I will talk to you later, probably tomorrow. I just finished the tiniest little graphic novel. I wasn't expecting that. This thing is only 26 pages. And it got my heart. Oh. It was so sweet. For what it is, I give it 5 stars. Will I read it again? Probably not, but it was super sweet. Good morning, my lovelies. I am in my car. It is so cold. Yesterday when I went to go get Braden and like from work and bring him home, the car, we played a little slip and slide on the road. It was kind of scary because the roads were just white and it was snowing, and yeah, it was not well salted. I was sliding a lot and almost ended up in a ditch at one point. Really glad that didn't happen. A lot of it seems to have melted off today. Like the ground was covered yesterday, but a lot of it's melted off, but it's still so cold. And there are some places like my driveway where there's still snow, but not a lot. And today we are going to Barnes & Noble because I saw yesterday, like it was too late by the time I saw this, but for yesterday and today, they're having a sale where all hardbacks are 50% off, but only in store, so it doesn't work online. So I'm going to the store. It's a bit of a ride. So I actually, I had this request put in for Libby for a book, and I didn't know how long the wait was going to be. And then I got a notification this morning that it was ready, and that is The Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. So I'm going to listen to that. That's actually one of my Once Upon a Book Club boxes. So I'll be opening gifts and stuff in this vlog for that. Okay, I got to crank this car up because it's cold, and I will talk to you in a bit. Now see, this is like Christmas to me. I've got some, I'm getting more. Okay, so I have my camera very precariously balanced, and we'll see if this this is okay. I thought I'd show you really quick what I ordered, or what I got. I got 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson, which is in the Truly Devious series. I got The Last Party by Claire McIntosh. I got Honey and Spice by Bulu Babalola. How to Survive Your Murder by Danielle Valentine. Never Ever Getting Back Together by Sophie Gonzalez, which I have to double check when I get home, because I might have already bought this, but I can't remember, and I haven't scanned my books in a while. The Book Eaters by Sunji Dean, or Sunny Dean, I don't know. And The Last Laugh by Mindy McGinnis. This is the sequel to The Last Insult. I think it's what, yeah, The Initial Insult. And then I also ordered, because they ran out in the store, but they gave me the same 50% off deal. I ordered I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. All in all, with tax and everything, it was like $101.51. Okay. Now I'm gonna go and get me some lunch, and I have to make another stop for Marty, and then I have to get home. Xander's been doing school, so hopefully Xander's been doing his school, and I've got to get home in time to take Braden to work. So I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you later. Oh, also, this book, what is it? The Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. Very much enjoying it. I'm only 10% into it, but I'm enjoying it. So I'm home now, and I've already taken Braden to work. I've edited my video. I have to upload it later because it's my TBR, not my TBR, Cards Against My TBR. And Marty always helps me with the thumbnail for that one because he does Photoshop and stuff for it. Anyway, I did continue a little bit more of the Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. I am currently on page 98. Okay, so this follows two different, goes back and forth between two different timelines. We have Beth in 1977, and then we have Shay in 2017. Shay, as a child, was kidnapped, and she's kind of been obsessed with like true crime since then, and she writes this blog about true crime cases, and she calls it the Book of Cold Cases. And she also works at like a doctor's office or something, and one day while she's at work, one of the patients that comes in is Beth, who was considered the prime suspect in this murder spree. They thought she was a serial killer, and back in 1977, but she ended up like getting acquitted for it. So we're going back and forth between what was going on then, what's going on now. Shay reaches out to Beth and asks if she can interview her for her blog, and Beth has turned down a million different requests for interviews, but she says yes to Shay, and Beth's ready to tell her story, tell what's going on. And there seems to be either an aspect of like ghosts and haunting in here, or possibly some mental illness. It's hard to know exactly what's real and what's not just yet. But anyway, so the gift here, it says, she flinched away from it and stood at the sink, yanking the cork from the bottle and upending it over the drain. And maybe we have like a cork set or something? I don't know. It was talking about how she keeps trying to leave, but she always finds herself at this lake, and she takes the stuff to this, she wants to like get rid of a lot of the things in this house, and she takes it and she tosses it into the lake, and then when she gets back to the house, she always finds herself like everything's back where it was, and she can't get rid of it, which is very interesting. Okay, so we have an aerator pour spout, air pressure, and a air pressure wine opener set. Interesting. So it comes with a foil cutter, air pressure a bottle opener, aerator pour spout, and vacuum wine stopper. Wow. So we got this little doodad, this little doodad, and this little doodad. And that's pretty cool. This I will actually use at some point, because I like me some wine. Okay, now I think I might do a little bit of cleaning, listen to some more of this. The next gift is not too far away, I think. It's page 154 here. So I'll come back when I get to that part. I have a big floofy dog here that's wanting all my attention because I sat down on the floor. Isn't that right? He's my sweet baby. Okay, so I got quite a bit of reading done yesterday. I did. I really did. So, what is he doing? His tail is also whacking a box here. I actually read Spell on Wheels, Just to Get to You. I give this 4 stars. This is the second volume in this graphic novel series. In this one, they are traveling from Mobile, Alabama to, I think, Malibu. They're following this compass that this one is wearing, and it's leading them to another witch. And well, it starts causing problems because she kind of like astro projects or something there into each other's heads. It was fun. I enjoyed it, and I'm going to give it 4 stars. I also read just a tiny bit more of Dead in Gondola. I got to page 247, and I continued reading Hooked and got to page 142. So not quite halfway, but almost. And today I have continued the Book of Cold Cases. I don't think I listened to any more of it yesterday. I've gotten to the next gift, but before that I wanted to show you that on page 115 there was this little thing that said scan me. It says, there was a pause and then I heard it clearly, a woman's voice as it whispered into the phone speaker, I'm still here. And so when you clicked or scan this little QR code, it took you to a SoundCloud playlist, and it was just this one little audio clip where you could hear the woman saying, I'm still here. And I was like, oh, that's creepy. But yeah, I've gotten to the next gift. It says, next to it was a heavy metal lighter. There was an empty ashtray on the desk. So maybe we have an ashtray or a lighter. I'm not sure, but let's see what we got here. Also today I have live reading sprints at 3 o'clock. And before that, I have an appointment to go get my nails done. I think I'm just gonna get, I'm not gonna get like a mani-pedi. I'm just gonna get like color change. Okay, so essentially it's the ashtray, but we can use it for something else. But it's funny because they have a little paper in here that looks like cigarette butts sitting in there. This is a bookish ring dish. That's funny. It's got like the first few, I don't know, paragraphs or whatever from Moby Dick. And it says chapter 1, Loomings, Call Me Ishmael, and then it continues on. That's fun. It looks like this. So yeah, it's a little ring dish, but this is funny. Okay, so the next gift is at page 337. And funny enough, you might actually get 2 Once Upon a Book Club boxes in this video, maybe, because I got a notification today that another one that I had requested from Libby that I wasn't expecting to come for like 4 weeks, it became available. So I might be also doing The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Austin Stegman Broca, because that one came in. Okay, I'm gonna go get my nails did, and I will talk to you later. So I meant to take you along when I went and got my nails done, but I totally forgot to film anything. But here's what they are looking like, if it'll focus. There we go. I didn't get my toes done because I didn't have time. Then I went grocery shopping, and then I came home and did my live reading sprints. If you want to check those out, it'll be up here. And during those live reading sprints, I finished Dead in Gondola. So yay. I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. I very much enjoyed it. It's super cute. It's like cute, cozy mystery. And I didn't figure out who done it. And I like it. And I would read the sequel. So I think I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. And then, let's see, when I was out getting my nails done, I was listening to Hooked. Let me grab my book real quick. I actually got today and tomorrow's pages read. So I am here, I'm on page 274. So yeah, got a little carried away there. Very, very much enjoying this. They're all unhinged. There's a very toxic relationship in here. There's a lot of hurt to everybody, like emotional hurt, mental damage. It plays out in their relationship as well. But it's also incredibly hot, and I'm loving it. And then while I was doing my little paint by number, I actually finished listening to the Book of Cold Cases, but there was a gift. It was really close to the end of the book, like right here. And it says, it took a minute to realize it was the shawl Beth had worn the day she was acquitted. So let me grab the gift here. I'm guessing this is the shawl. Oh, apparently it's the cover of Life magazine from January 7th, 1977. And the shawl she was wearing. It's this really pretty, like burgundy, like wine color red. It's lovely. I like it. Am I fabulous, darling? Okay. And because I didn't want to stop what I was doing. Oh. We also have all of this stuff. I think I'm going to give this one 4 stars as well. Because I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was completely wrapped up in what was going on. And again, while going through it, I was just like trying to figure out what was actually going on and who done it, pretty much. And I questioned a lot of things. And yeah, it was really good. I very much enjoyed it. Okay, so what I was gonna say is that because I didn't want to stop what I was doing with my paint by number, and since I already had the roughest draft come through on Libby, I went ahead and started that. So I went and grabbed that from upstairs, and apparently the first gift is on page 16, so it's just getting into it. It says I hold up the bookstore bag, so I'm guessing we have like a bookstore bag here. Let's see. And then I also actually got through that chapter. The only thing I know about this so far, because I'm only on page 25, is we have an author duo who wrote a huge hit together. They actually wrote 2 books. One did pretty good, but then the second one blew up. And because of the mass fame, the female author, she was just like kind of scared by it and decided she didn't want to write anymore. The male author has tried to go off on his own, but is kind of failing. And the female author, her fiance is also like her agent or something like that, and he's trying to get her to write. And this is by Emily Wibberley and Austin Stegman-Broco, which I have had on my channel, and I very much adore them. And I think this is kind of like their story or something. If you're interested in watching that live show, I will link it up here. But let me grab the first gift. No way! Okay, so here is the bag. It's Obstinate Headstrong Girl, Jane Austen on the front. This is a really nice bag. There's also clips here and a strap, so you could use it as a shoulder strap. But when she was in the bookstore, she bought the male author's book that he just released. And it's called Refraction. What? This is the male author's name, Nathan Van Huysen. Okay, so that's not actually the book. They just put this cover on it. It's actually Murder at Mallow and Hall by Colleen Cambridge. Interesting. Let's see. This says, in this delightful new historical mystery series, Phillida Bright, housekeeper and amateur sleuth, discovers a body in the library and a mystery to baffle even her famous employer. Okay, cool. And how fun is this? Neat. Okay. I was not expecting there to be a book in here as well. This is a very cool tote. I'll use that for sure. Okay, let's see when our next gift is. We've got one for page 95, one for 160, and for 145. So, not too long. Only to right here. So I only got to read this much more. I don't know if I'm going to get any more read tonight. Just because it's getting kind of late and I'm going to have to go to bed soon. And my wrist is also hurting from all the painting. But it was fun to kind of relax. Oh, you know what? I actually have something else to show y'all. Hold on. So I got my monthly order of Thrive Market. Now, usually I'll go through and I'll like change up some things, maybe skip certain items, figure out exactly what I want to get that month. And I totally forgot to do that this month, so I have no idea what's actually going to be in these boxes. So we're just going to open them up and see. Let me move this little one out of the way first. If you don't know, Thrive Market is like, it's not like a meal subscription thing, like Hungry Root or anything like that, but it's like a subscription-based online grocery store. You get like the really good, healthier kind of foods without paying the ridiculous price that you would in the store. You get like these special discounts and stuff, and well, want to get shipped directly to you. But you can also like narrow it down so that it only shows you like gluten-free or paleo or, you know, any allergies or anything like that. You can sort it by that and it'll only show you those things. And they guarantee your savings. Like you're guaranteed to save more than your subscription fee is. I think it comes out to being like $5 a month or something like that. Oh yeah, we got these K-pop cinnamon churro puffs. Xander really likes those. We got some spaghetti. It's the Thrive Market brand. They're like really good price. Oh yeah, we got some of these Kodiak Flapjack Power Cups. They're like, it's like a mug cake, but they're pancakes. And these have like lots and lots of protein in them. Like this is 12 grams of protein and this is 10 grams. This one's cinnamon maple and this one's buttermilk and maple. They're phenomenal. I love those. I got a few of them. I got some fruit juice cornflakes. They're like, well, they're sweetened with pear juice. I think they're okay. Xander's not a fan, but Xander wants straight up sugar cereal. So. Let's see. Oh, we got the Pop-Tarts. These are the Frosted Berry Strawberry. They're organic. And we got some Thrive Market extra virgin olive oil. Some dark maple syrup, which I really did not need any more of this because I have so much of it right now. 2 things of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Some rosemary and sea salt crackers. These are really good. Some Banza mac and cheese. They're made with chickpea pasta. I'm just kind of setting everything around me right now. Then we've got the Thrive Market organic cocoa rice puffs, which I probably should not have gotten because we have so many of those. Then we got some brown coconut sugar. Didn't need this either because I have plenty of it still. These High Key mini cookies. They're double chocolate brownie. Everybody seems to like those. Got some chilies. Some organic coconut rice. These are always handy to have. Some Cacao Crunch activated super cereal. I like these. Chocolate cacao organic power snacks. This has dark chocolate chips, cacao, dates. They're pretty good. Some banana nut butter granola, some organic protein pancake and waffle mix. It's made with pea protein, and this is gluten-free and vegan. Some Fix and Fog peanut butter. This one's coffee and maple, which I really like this one. It's the only one I've tried. So we have a few jars of peanut butter already, but I really do like the one with the coffee. We got some Primal Kitchen ketchup. It's like food Christmas because I have no idea what any of this stuff is going to be. We got some marinara sauce, the Thrive Market brand, the strawberry fruit spread, and some more marinara sauce. Okay, that's everything in that box. Okay, we got some of these Karma golden turmeric wrapped cashews. I like these. I think Marty likes these. He took a whole jar and just stuck it in his backpack. Skinny dipped almonds, dark chocolate cacao. Those are yummy. Some more superfood cereal. This one's blueberry blast. More almonds. More spaghetti. Running out of table space. Some more spaghetti. This one's made with chickpea pasta. Oh, so is the other one. These are Pamela's Whenever bars, chocolate chip coconut. Those are yummy. Some chickpea like shells. Some fusilli pasta. Some Daya mac and cheese. Cheetah chomps. They're like fruity, like Fruit Loop kind of cereal. Salsa. I got some mild foodie salsa. And it's good because I actually used the last of the salsa I had. So when I went to the grocery store earlier today, I bought mayonnaise. I didn't need to. Because this is mayonnaise. Sir Kensington's Classic Vegan Mayo. Okay, then I got another Fig and Fog peanut butter. This one's dark chocolate. And then the last thing in this little box is wild blueberry spread. Okay, now I need to clean up my mess, put all these groceries away, and I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. So I haven't gotten a whole lot of reading done today because I've been mostly editing, and I'm still editing. I have a huge video with so much footage that I'm trying to edit down. It's like 3 hours of footage. But I did read a little bit more of the roughest draft. I got to page 95 where we have our next gift, and it says, even over the scent, I can smell her hand cream. So I'm guessing that's what is in this gift right here. So this is Once Upon a Book Club Fiction hand cream, and the scent is coconut, and it looks like writing over it. This is very cute. And I also got my Frozen box, or it might just be one box that's Frozen. I don't know. I don't know if there's more than this coming or not, but these are my Frozen things that came from Thrive Market. Okay, so this comes with dry ice inside of it, and it hasn't all like turned gaseous or whatever. So I'm gonna get some oven mitts to pick this up and move it. Okay, now what do we have? Oh, we got some more of these. They're Sweet Nothings Spoonable Smoothie, and it looks like this. And my battery's flashing, so let me go change that out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a few of these. Looks like 3 of them, all in the flavor strawberry. Let me move my painting out of the way. Got some gluten-free blueberry waffles. Got some vegan gluten-free vegetable lasagna. Some Thrive Market plant-based shepherd's pie made with Beyond Meat. I also got some Thrive Market plant-based red enchiladas made with Beyond Meat. Got 2 of the Kevin's Natural Foods Paleo Roasted Garlic Chicken. These are really good. And 2 of the Kevin's Natural Foods paleo chicken tikka masala also. Oh wait, no, I got one of those and I got one Thai style coconut chicken. Okay, that's everything in there. I need to figure out where in the world I'm gonna put these because I don't really have room in my freezer. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. So I'm taking a little break from painting because my hand and wrist are kind of starting to kill me. But I finished listening to Hooked and I think I'm gonna give that one 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I liked how they incorporated the things from Peter Pan, and I'm really interested to continue this series, and really I'm looking forward to talking to Emily about the book and all of that. And well, by the time this video posts, we will have already had that live show and I'm so excited for it. I will link it up here. But it's like, it's not necessarily retelling, but there are all the aspects. You've got Smee and Hook and Peter and Wendy and John and the Lost Boys and all of that. My battery's flashing, so I'll be right back. Okay, so Peter is Wendy's father and he owns an airline company called Neverland Air or something like that. And Hook's father was like a business partner with Peter, and well, something happened and the plane that they were on, Hook and his family, blew up. It wasn't like an accident, it was intentional. It blew up. Everyone was killed except for Hook, and he has spent his life seeking revenge on Peter. And well, he decides he's going to sully Peter's daughter Wendy and bring her over to his side. And it's twisted, it's unhinged, it's like Hook don't play when there's somebody that he doesn't like it's gruesome, but also the sex scenes are whew, so steamy. But it was a great time. Now I have continued with the roughest draft, and I've actually gotten past the next 2 gifts, or the last 2 gifts. So on page 145 it says, I notice in his pocket the leather pouch in which he carries his signing pens. So maybe we have a pouch, maybe we have pens, maybe we have a pouch that has pens in this box right here. Okay, we have this cute little pouch, and it has OUABC for Once Upon a Book Club. This is cute. Oh, and these pens are so cute. I'm guessing they're like black or blue ink, but they're these pretty pastel-y pens that have like words written all over them. Okay, I'm just gonna write it on the inside. Yeah, that's black. I'm guessing they're all black. Yeah, they're all black. These are super nice. I love them. And the pouch is cute. Okay, and then the gift on page 160. This says, I shoved my bookmark carelessly into the pages of the book I wasn't reading. So, bookmark maybe? It's in this little box here. And it's this cute like leather kind of bookmark in this pretty like sage green, and it says read between the lines. That's super cute. Okay, so I'm actually on page 182, so a little over halfway, and no more gifts to open. So I guess I'm just gonna get back to painting, and I will talk to you tomorrow. So it is New Year's Eve, and this morning Marty and I got up early. We went to the other house and we worked for like hours. I came home, took us a little nap and showered, got ready, and we just kind of been hanging out. We are going to go to Dave & Buster's. I look like I have no eyebrows. They're just very, very blonde. I decided not to put any makeup on tonight because since we're going to Dave & Buster's, we're probably gonna get all hot and sweaty and stuff, and I didn't feel like that was the main reason. I just didn't feel like it. I straightened my hair. I've got on a sparkly shirt. I got sparkly shoes. I got my sparkly bag, sparkly nails, and I'm not doing the face because I don't feel like it. But we're gonna go. We're gonna have some fun, play some games, eat some food, do the ball drop, all that good stuff. And I'll probably bring a book along too, just in case I get tired of playing games after a while. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I'm gonna bring you along, but I need to see if I can find my handheld tripod. I don't know what I do with that. I gotta find it. Oh, also last night when I was working on my paint by number, I finished the roughest draft, and I'm gonna give that one 4 stars. It was a lot of fun. I think I told you what that was about. Well, maybe not. It's about this, well, they're not a couple. They're like co-authors. They wrote a book together. They had a lot of success. She kind of got freaked out by the success and decided she wasn't writing anymore. He went on to continue writing, but his career's not doing great, and they're still under contract to do another book together, and for reasons they agree to do it, and it brings back all the stuff that happened in the past and everything, and I loved it. It was fun. But yeah, 4 stars. And then I decided I was going to start reading something that was part of my January TBR. Just go ahead and get a head start on it. So I got on Hoopla A Lullaby for Witches, which was, I think that was the one that was like Hoopla Rec for my Wheel of TBR. And so I've just been listening to that. I think I'm about halfway through that at this point. Don't know if I'm gonna listen to any more tonight. Maybe I will. I don't know. Seems like not really the place to try to listen to something, but I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think I'll probably bring a physical book along. I don't know what. Probably something else from my January TBR. Happy New Year! We made it another year, yay. I was so busy having fun that I did not end up reading anything, which, you know, is fine. But this month, I managed to read all of this. Unless I'm forgetting, having put something up here, like if I didn't put something up here that I actually did read, I think everything's up there, which means I've read 24 books this month. I completed all of the Merry Bookmas prompts, and I got some extra things read, and I got some Have I Read It's knocked out, and I think I did pretty good. Hopefully January I can do just as well. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. And today I've got editing this vlog to do. And at some point, Marty and I are going to go to the other house and get some more work done over there. So I'm just going to end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.